We're back, folks, with a big encounter happening. We're only halfway through the night. We're seeing a big encounter. Shawn Michaels versus Sting, two of the biggest icons in history, going one-on-one for the right to face the Undertaker and challenge his streak at Rasslemania.
That is correct. And Sting early on, getting that early offense and getting into the mind of Shawn, of the Heartbreak Kid.
Pro, as he used to call himself in the old days. Woo!
There are those knife-edge chops.
Knife-edge chops.
Sting countering into a drop toe hold.
Very well played by the icon Sting right there. As he goes with that knee to the gut on Shawn Michaels.
I'm going to say, if Sting were to win this match, well, here's the question. If you were the Undertaker, not to say that you would really be worried about either of these men, but if you were the Undertaker, who would you want to win this match?
That's a tough question. I mean, do you want to face a guy you've already faced twice who looks hungrier than ever to face you? Or do you want to face a guy who's arguably one of the biggest challenges you've never had to face? One of the biggest challenges that the fans know, many other people know. It's the match of one of the biggest legends from WWE against one of the biggest legends to never set foot in the WWE. It's a tough choice.
Yes, and not that I would ever try to get into the Undertaker's head, but I would believe. I mean, if I were the Undertaker, if I were that caliber of superstar, and I had this streak, and the way things have been going lately, I would think that he would want Sting to win this match because Sting has done everything in his power to get inside the Undertaker's head, which no one has ever been able to do. And I would want to be able to prove to everybody, and to, you know, I would think the Undertaker would want to prove to everybody and himself that he is capable of defeating somebody who most people thought he would never face.
But I honestly, I would just agree with this match, and it's just, you have two hungry challenges. You know, both of these challenges are gonna be great. You know, both of these men are gonna, you know, they're gonna bring their A game to you, just like everyone else does at Rasslemania. So, I mean, what better way to determine who's gonna face you than by putting the two hungriest men you know against each other in a match and having them face off to see which one's better.
I mean, that's correct. And then there's nobody in the WEDF that has the experience, has the ability. I mean, that really can match up to either of these men. I mean, if you were to blindly pick the two best chances to end the Undertaker streak, you would have to go with Shawn Michaels and Sting. There's really no question that these are the two men that you would want to pick between. And so, even if Sting does not win, even if Shawn Michaels were to win, I mean, you're gonna get the match of a lifetime. That you will, I mean, something that will be unmatched to anything that you've ever seen.
This is gonna be one of those matches you're never gonna forget for the rest of your life, that you may know it. And that's arguably the case for any of the matches that will be coming up at Rasslemania. Rasslemania, folks, it's just going to be so big, so huge. It's going to be long. You already know that, but it's going to be an epic mega event. This really is going to be one of the events that suitably fits the term mega event.
That's correct, and I gotta say that, I mean, as much as what this match is leading to, that we're witnessing right now, having this match on Raw doesn't do it justice. I feel like this match alone could be, this match alone could steal the show at Rasslemania. So the fact that this match
is pay-per-view quality.
The fact that this match alone is only a qualifier to things to come just tells you how big that this is all going to lead up to.
This is a big deal. If you folks don't think facing the Undertaker at Rasslemania is a big deal, please look at Wikipedia, look at all the matches that Undertaker has had at these big style events, and just think to yourself, how long The Undertaker has gone in these matches, gone undefeated.
I mean, just look at the people that he has defeated to gain this streak.
Kane, Triple H,
he's beaten Kane
Ric
twice.
Flair, HBK. He also ended his career at that. He took on A-Train in the Big Show all at once. Jimmy Snuka, Giant Gonzalez, Psycho Sid, Big Boss Man. The list just goes on and on. There's about 20 people who've all tried to beat The Undertaker, and all 20 of them have failed.
And even in recent history, you have young, you had young talent that thought that they could step up to the game. You had Randy Orton.
Oh yeah, Randy Orton even. Randy Orton and Batista. And the retired Batista and Edge.
You know, I mean, Undertaker has proven that whether this is a established superstar. Wait a minute, Sting. I gotta go back to the match. Sting right now.
He's got in that Scorpion Deathlock. That's a very devastating maneuver.
But Shawn Michaels, being the veteran, Shawn Michaels being the veteran he is, he reached that rope and he was able to get the rope break. I mean, if he hadn't been able to reach for that rope, I don't know if this match would still be going on right now.
Also, just to point out, ladies and gentlemen, Sting was the first one to bring the sharpshooter out. Not Bret Hart. Sting. Sting is that man. Sting, if you think he's bad or anything, you don't think he can still go? I mean, Sting can still go, ladies and gentlemen. Sting is one of the very few legends who can still put on a great match at his age.
And not to take anything away from this match, but on the note of sharpshooters, I got the other Mickey right here, who's got massive sharpshooters. She's looking lovely right now, and it's everything in me not to pay. I'm doing the best I can to pay attention to this match with the women we've got sitting next to us.
Hey, yeah, exactly. That's the same thing I was thinking.
But I'm gonna say, if there's any match that's going to keep me interested throughout the whole way, it is this match.
It's definitely this match right here. This is just a dream match that I'm looking forward to. Just one of the few with Sting at that.
And this match hasn't had really. I mean, this match has been so back and forth from what we've seen already. You know, I can't imagine. I really can't predict what is going to happen. There's no way for me to. And there's that shoulder block out of nowhere, and
that was that signature forearm from Shawn Michaels, followed by a kip up. We'd be about to see a vintage elbow drop, inverted atomic drop there. Shawn Michaels is just bringing the fight to the icon right now.
And now there's
that signature scoop slam.
I was going to the top rope. I think we know what's coming next. There's that vintage elbow drop.
Only Shawn Michaels can do an elbow drop like that. Now we see him, folks. He's tuning up the band. Could we be about moments away from seeing Sweet Chin Music? We are.
And will Shawn Michaels make it to Rasslemania? Two. No.
Oh
my God.
Sting gets the shoulder up.
Sting showing that
resilience.
Yes, yeah. I mean, this is why this match is going on between these two competitors, because even with the Sweet Chin Music, a move that I'm sure
and before many men before have fallen to that move, you would think.
I would think that the list of people who have kicked out of the Sweet Chin Music is small enough for me to count on one hand, and for Sting to be able to do that just proves how much he really wants to face The Undertaker.
Both of these men want to face The Undertaker. That's another thing you got to think about with the Scorpion Deathlock. Not many men have broken out of it like Shawn Michaels did moments ago. Sting nearly getting a pinfall right there, but well, it just means so much to both of these men to try and break the streak of the legendary Deadman.
We just saw Sting right there do the float over neck breaker, which is something that you don't see a lot from a guy that's Sting's size, but that's
or age.
Exactly, but that's another one of those things that makes Sting so dangerous in the ring. And there's a drop kick to the back of the head. Shawn Michaels is in trouble, I think, at this point. Question is, can he fight out of this?
Snap DDT, or just a straight DDT from Sting right there.
And the neck.
Wait a minute! Scorpion! No, wait, no, that was just a neck breaker.
That was a neck breaker, but what is Sting thinking about doing next?
Are we about to see the Scorpion death drop, perhaps?
I mean, that is very possible.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, I think this is...
Here it comes! Scorpion death drop!
Oh my god. Could this be it?
It's gotta be it!
Oh my god.
Oh no! Michaels just kicked me out right away to sweet chin music!
Oh my god, is this gonna be the it? Shawn Michaels, once again. One. Two. You know, I'm just like you. I don't know what to say. I mean, Sting just kicked out of a second Sweet Chin Music.
It's not even that. He kicked out of a second Sweet Chin Music and did that just right after getting straight up from Sting's Scorpion Death Drop.
I mean, what we just witnessed is something that you'll probably never see again. I mean, Shawn Michaels got hit with a Scorpion Death Drop, which is usually the defining moment of a match. He got up right away and was able to deliver the Sweet Chin Music. I just don't know how to react to that. I mean, this is an unreal match right now. I can't believe that we're witnessing this.
I can't believe we're finally getting to see this happen.
And both of these men are still fighting this match as if it's in the first 5 minutes. This is incredible. Shawn Michaels once again going to the top rope.
This match is going on for 15.
And a splash. Will that be it? He's going for the cover. One,
big
two.
splash on Mike.
And Sting once again is able to kick out.
No, not enough.
I mean, the question is,
it's
what is
not enough right now?
What is enough? Shawn Michaels went for that vintage.
Wait a minute.
Drop. Once again, he's
Michaels is going for it again. He's turning up the bed, ladies and gentlemen. Are we about to see?
Is this going to be the end?
At the third shot. No. Sting with a float over neck breaker. I just don't know how both of these men are able to stay in this match for so long.
There's an elbow drop by Sting. I mean, if there's anything to learn from any one match, it is with this match right here. And
Shawn Michaels quickly
kicks out. And he's still fighting back.
This is how you put on a wrestling. This is just something you have to take a learning experience from. This both of these men are in their 50s. They're doing this amazing. This is a dream match we've all wanted to see. They're in their 50s and they're just putting on a hell of a show right now. It just goes to show you just how well these two men can work with each other, and just how much you have to go through in order to get a match with the Undertaker, just as these men are doing.
And this also proves that with what these two men are doing, you can't learn from watching a match or from you know, hearing about something like that. I mean, this is something that you can only learn with the experience that these two men have. You know, it takes years and years of dedication and
hard work,
and you know, just the love for the craft which both of these men have.
They love their job, they love what they do, and I don't think they would trade it for anything else in this world.
Oh, and a nasty kick onto the turnbuckle. I mean,
Sting now back in control of this match.
Both of these men have been battered and bruised, and the question is, how much can they honestly take? There's
that
neck breaker that we saw earlier. Could this...
I think he's just going to go ahead and finish him off, dragging him to the center of the ring.
Sting taking a lead from earlier in this match.
Scorpion Deathlock is locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Can Shawn Michaels? No, he can't.
And look, I've got to say that Sting, learning a lesson from earlier in this match, he pulled him into the middle of the ring so that he could not get to the ropes. And because of that, now Sting will face The Undertaker at Rasslemania, and I cannot wait to see that.
I cannot wait to see
it. Believe it or not, we do have more show, and we will be right back.
In the works.